July. July, it's going to take me a minute. July 2024. Hello, my gems. Show your love and support and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. Oh my gosh. I still have my membership page where I do personal readings for right now. On my personal membership page, it's $4.99 to join, and I do two personal readings for you guys. I'm doing one on Thursday, and then one towards the end of the month, so you guys can like see what's going on. Also, I'm still doing my $20 email readings. So if you just want a general reading to see what's going on for the month, well, I could do a monthly horoscope based on your date of birth, time, and place. It's $20 for just a general, and it basically goes from July, August, September, and September is very important at this time because we have the eclipse coming up, the solar eclipse. So if you want to see what's going on during that time period for you, check that out. I also do yearlies, natal chart reports, compatibility reports, let me see, 6-month reports, and those have been getting popular. So if you want to check those out, check that out. I go the month ahead is when I write for them. So, and it's 10 days for me to finish them, and so I will be starting those 6-month and yearlies for the month of August, okay, instead of July, because July is already, as I'm concerned, already done with all the planets. So yeah, so it's the month ahead that I do it for, if you want to check that out, and that's based on your date of birth, time, and place. All right, so if you want to check that out. And then I do natal chart reports if you want to rise above your astrology and stuff. That's pretty cool too. So yeah, so check those out, and also make sure to like this video, please, and subscribe and share. I would like to grow this channel and stuff and be in service to everybody and reach out to others, so thank you. So this month on the 2nd at 6:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Neptune is in retrograde. All right, and it's in your 10th house at 29 degrees. And now it's at a later decan or a later degree. So what happens here is that it gets a little bit more powerful. So the rose-colored glasses really come off and you really feel your reality, okay? So this is going to be a bit potent, all right, time, and before it leaves, and next year it goes into the sign of Aries in your 11th house, which is a little bit better. All right, but while it's in retrograde, this is not the best time for those of you with businesses at this time, not the easiest time for business. So things slow down at this time. This is more of a time of experimenting and seeing what works and doesn't work for your business with this energy. Also, we got Saturn in retrograde at 19 degrees in the 10th house. So really not the easiest time for business. For a lot of you, there could be a lot of updating yourself on the latest and greatest in technology, learning new things with your career. They could be trying different new things at this time as well. And this could be a time of on-the-job training, okay? Sure, door of lore, you can ask. This could be on-the-job training. This may not be the easiest energy time with career. Like, definitely not a lot of growth happening here with career. So career could be frustrating. For some of you, this could be on-the-job training. You could be starting a job at this time, alrighty, for the next 5 months, or going back to school. Either you're going to get into power struggles with those in authority, certain family members like the men in your life, or older family members you could be butting heads with more often at this time. You can be feeling restless for change, or not getting along with those in authority. You could be reevaluating your career direction. Some of you may quit your job during this time period as well with this energy here, okay? Let me see. Then on the 2nd at 8:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Leo. You're prone to slights and missed opportunities. Your mental concentration is increased. There is more emphasis on attention to detail in your communications. Oh, that's easy. You wanna know? You're not gonna like it. My current guidance from the angels is delve into faith consciousness, delve into prayer, do good, be good, see good, and also at this time give tithings to help alleviate whatever it is that you're going through at this time. That's what's going on. So yeah, your mental concentration is increased. There's more emphasis on attention to details in your communications. You may have problems communicating with relatives. I feel like if you've been fighting with siblings here lately or other family members that live outside the home, this could be a time here where you could be clearing the air or making amends with other people in your life. So far right now, you guys are on speaking terms with them, right, in the beginning of as we're going into July, walking into July. But then during this time period here, I feel like you're reconnecting with people, letting bygones be bygones. It could be a situation here where, okay, it could be a situation where like in the month of June or right now towards the end of month. Hi, Crypto Mary. This could be a situation here where like you may have had a falling out with somebody or got into a really nasty argument with other family members, right? And then all of a sudden, like on the second, and you're trying to move out of their house and stuff like that, and you're not trying to be in their life, right? And I feel like what's going to end up happening here is that on the second, you guys are going to make amends. You guys are going to kiss and make up, okay? And then next thing you know, you're staying at their house, you're living with them, and stuff like that. So that can be happening during this time period as well. For others of you, this is people coming back into your life that you had a falling out with and kind of clearing the air for other people. But you're a damn Gemini. So you may forgive, but you didn't forget. And the moment they start shit with you about any little thing that has nothing to do with what you guys fought about, trust and believe you'll be right there to remind them why the hell you mad at them still. Okay? So let's not get that twisted. All right. You have a natural flair for your words and love to captivate others with your storytelling. So the TT from your mouth is delicious. Okay. I will sip all day. You are generally very interested in reading, teaching, speaking, anything with communications. You're welcome, Door of Lore, and exchanging ideas and keeping it current with your daily news. You're also very easily distracted, squirrel, and your attention span can be quite short. Squirrel. Okay. Quick to learn. You are swift to share what you know with others. You have a very talkative when you have the chance. So I guess I will be hearing from Noli soon, and he'll be talking my damn ear off, which I love. You're a list maker, and you like to let me see. You're likely involved in your community for some of you, more in a participant in the community's life, or you're just more outside your home at this time and just talking to everybody and kind of kikiing with everybody and being more of a conversationalist than usual with everybody, okay? Like your barista, wherever you go, there you are kind of situation. Then on the 5th, new moon in Cancer at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a stellium in your second house of money and a cardinal square. Okay, so some of you here, this could be fighting with family members. This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. But they're not going to leave your life so quickly because Mercury's in Leo. So you may fight, but, and you feel this energy 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So you may fight and break up or whatever, but you two may go back together with Mercury's in Leo, okay? For some of you, this could be dealing with money worries. Not the easiest time for money, or your money situation could be changing for the better. So, and this could be change with job career at this time with this energy as well. So this is it's not going to feel like an auspicious time. So try to see the blessing in the situation. It's kind of like you are basically going to quit your job. You're not going to have it easy financially at this time with this energy here, but then give it like 2-3 weeks and then things will start to go back to normal during this time period. Or it could be for the whole month of July and then you'll find something during the Mercury retrograde, okay? Which is fine too, because you guys don't like to stay in the same job for too long, alrighty, because you get bored. So that could be happening and you'll find a job next year. Alrighty. So your money situation could be changing. And so those of you with businesses, this could be a difficult time period for you financially here. So be careful about letting others drain you financially because you can't afford it during this time period. You probably lack discipline in spending anyways. So I would be careful with this energy here. Your money situation is changing. There's more money coming in, but as quickly for some of you as money comes in, as quickly as it leaves. For some of you with the business, you can become more frugal with money, so you're not so quick to throw your money into any kind of situation. You're not so quick to help with this energy. You're more than likely trying to save your money during this time period, okay? Or trying to invest your money wisely at this time. For some of you, relationships can suffer because you could be like supporting your partner and you two may be having to cut back because your partner's spending habits might be a little bit too much for you. Or you may have to be restrictive on your spending at this time with this energy here as well. Then on the 11th at 12:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters Leo. A wall is going up because somebody said some things that you didn't want to hear. Ooh. And you may not be on speaking terms with certain people in your life for right now, but that's okay. Mercury's in Leo, so give it 2 weeks, they'll come back and y'all kiki and apologize. So it's just like this like really vicious like little circle you're in with some of your relationships, okay? It's like, I hate you, bam, I love you, and it's like, holy cow. Talk about bipolar, that Mercury in Leo, okay? So you, for right now, during this time period, you're not going to be on speaking terms with certain relatives. You may not be on speaking terms with your ex. That's a live-in relationship. You could be leaving that situation. You're likely to get caught up in pleasant conversations with neighbors and certain relatives. With this energy, you may receive invitations to social events. Relationships with siblings or relatives should be good for some of you. It is a good time for creative and artistic expression. You may become more popular around your neighborhood. Chance meetings while doing errands are more likely. You tend to water down your communications at this time, and others are not going to understand what the hell you're saying because you're trying to be too nice or you're trying to pussyfoot around things rather than getting straight to the point. Okay, you're too afraid to be blunt at this time. Relatives may become too dependent upon you. This is not the easiest time for career because you can feel like other people are not understanding you. Not the best time to go on the comment bar with the social media because you may want to stay off of that at this time with this energy because you could feel like others are being a critic or scrutinizing you or being too opinionated, okay? So you could find like a lot of like the people that are Geminis are going to be fighting during this time period on the thing, okay? Or things that you share, you don't feel like no one cares or understands. Not the easiest time for those of you in media and social media. Stay off the comment bars, okay? And just post whatever you post, see it as free advertisement. On July 20th at 4:43 p.m., Mars enters Gemini in your first house. You're likely to be assertive, tenacious, full of confidence, so you could definitely be receiving good news at this time. This could be your hard work paying off. This could be your determination to like look for a job paying off. Your relationships with superiors or father may be strained. You may not be on speaking terms with the men in your life or superiors, and your superiors may consider you to be insubordinate if you're being too assertive with them. You're likely to feel quite restless and feeling like you need to express yourself in some way by doing something. Your focus is sharper than usual and you're very busy. Practical progress is made towards your goals. You know how to get your goals in life by steady patience and persistent progress. You have a good practical overviews of final results of your efforts. You are good at planning and strategizing and sticking to it. You build your projects and your life with bedrock security in mind, as little risk as possible, discipline, patience, hard work, and blessing of good judgment work together to form a picture that looks like luck to others, but it was just your uncanny way of strategy and knowing how to play a very good game of chess. That's all that was, bitches. All right, you seem to look for trouble and are susceptible to drugs and allergies, food poisoning, or infections. You're hypersensitive to suffering of others, so you're definitely going to be in the Captain Save-A-Ho and jump onto that responsibility and poof, there goes your money. Okay, so be careful with playing Captain Save-A-Ho at this time. North Node, South Node energy. So that may backfire on you. Okay, and then there we go. We're back to the revolving door of friends. Bye, bitch. Okay, so I would be careful with playing Captain Save-A-Ho because that hoe's good. She's good. She'll figure her shit out. Okay, so you have to be a little bit strategic with that North Node and South Node. All right, because that North Node and South Node in your 11th house, you know that one ain't your friend. No, that one just mean. It's just like, oh my God, you know? You must learn to be honest and sincere with yourself and others, and above all, to control your imagination. Don't go assuming, don't go assuming, assuming. All right. Then on the 21st at 6:17 a.m., the full moon in Capricorn. Same energies as last month, so try to think back in June if you can. What happened? What went on? And you're going to repeat that same scandal. Okay? This can be dealing with unexpected expenditures coming up, or you could be fighting with others in regards to spending and finances, especially if you're in a relationship. For some of you, this could be a divorce happening. You can have a falling out with friends who are like family with you, or you can have a falling out with family. For some of you, this could be a difficult time with blended family members, or trying to get other family members to accept who you married or who you're seeing at this time with this energy here. This could be dealing with transgenerational trauma in the family. There might be had been painful events in the family that caused family members a lot of pain, rejection, and shame can be coming up at this time. Sometimes people with this placement don't understand where their anxiety comes from at this time. So just be aware of that full moon energy. Then we have the Lilith moon coming in with her bitch ass in the 4th house, bringing about her karmic garbage and baggage, and it's like, oh, damn it. So, yeah. Okay, so and then on top of that, we have a cardinal square happening. So this may not be the easiest energy time with that bitch, but stay tuned. I will help navigate and guide you through the weeklies. All right, when that bitch comes in, and then we'll learn more about that bitch. On the 22nd at, on the 22nd at 3:44 a.m., the sun enters Leo. You may feel urge to be more organized in your daily routine and prefer a more efficient schedule. You will not want to travel as much. Some of you may move, but if you're going to move, you might move into the city so you could be close to everything. This is a good time for communications. Communications with neighbors and relatives become more important and serious. A great time for mental focus. The sun here is in your, the sign is in your 1st house. Wait, no, it's in the 2nd house. Hold on. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, in your 3rd house. So this is going to take on your Gemini overtones at this time. So you're definitely going to be more true to yourself during this time period and be more of a Gemini during this time with your Gemini ways and tendencies. So hello. All right. So this is going to be a time where your basic drive to achieve distinction follows intellectual lines. Your mind is normally scientifically oriented. You're very analytical in your way of thinking. You really enjoy getting to the bottom of things. So if other people are lying to you, God help them, because they are going to be made, you know how you all do when you catch other people in lies. You are not Boo Boo the Fool, and they're going to learn why you are not Boo Boo the Fool. And, you know, and it's going to surprise, and they're going to be shocked because you know how to play a liar like nobody's business and ways, okay? By the time they done trying to lie to you, it's gonna be like, but what, bitch, but what, okay? It's gonna be like that, but you love doing that too. It's almost like a joke to you. It's like, watch this. You're observant, optimistic, flexible, and have the ability to make right decisions when needed. Okay, it's a very creative time for you. You possess considerable writing talents. You're a superb communicator, and you are able to relate your ideas very clearly. You may be an excellent teacher, lecturer, great time for those of you in media and social media, writers. You have a desire to travel, of course, so you can be looking at those plane tickets and finding the cheapest way to get to wherever you need to go. For some of you, this is a great time for those of you in school, all right? For those of you who are in your 20s and you're in your teens, hi, my babies, this is a time you have no patience for anything. Okay, blah, all right? And you don't finish what you start. So you may have a difficult time following through or seeing things all the way through. Then on the 25th at 6:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Virgo in your 4th house. So this could be thoughts of moving. This could be traveling coming up. You can be taking classes, or for some of you, this is going back to school, or you could be teaching yourself something new and updating yourself on your career. You can be more invested in other people's problems, especially especially other family members' problems and their crisis. For others of you, North Node, South Node, this could be taking a friend in at this time. I know, some of you may do this. Some of you may say kiss grits, deuces, all right? Some of you. So because we know, okay? So this could be you taking in a friend, not all of you, to help them get back on their feet. For some of you here, you tend to be more about your responsibilities or other people's responsibilities at this time rather than your own. So you're going to forget all your responsibilities and stay out of the house and travel to go visit friends and family and be more about their responsibilities, even though their responsibilities are the same responsibilities you have at your home, but theirs seem more interesting. So that could be happening. You could be super critical of other people, or you could be a perfectionist at this time, especially when it comes to something new. You could be throwing yourself into it. You could be like a pig in mud because it represents change, and we know you guys love change, okay? Now, as I connect with the energies, I do feel like you can be a little bit dominating this month or a bit of a control freak. I do feel like you can be a taskmaster when it comes to other people in your life. The Fool card does bring about new beginnings at this time, a blase kind of energy, just like whatever, okay? And just kind of like off doing your own thing and not giving no shits. The Devil card, like I said, you have no shits given. You don't give. Because what's going on here, it tells me that I'm going to hang out with whoever I want to hang out with, and I'm going to be a social butterfly, even though I know my North Node and South Node are not well aspected at this time, but I'm going to go make new friends during this time period. But your angels want you to know that you're protected at this time. The Six of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past. You can be connecting with the naughty people in your life at this time. Why, I do not know, but you feel the need to make your life entertaining and bring the drama. So you can be reconnecting with people that you had a nasty falling out with this energy. And these are people that were really nasty, hardcore, like, you know, gangs and stuff like that. And you could be going back to them or talking to them again. So I don't know why. The Three of Swords talks of traveling coming up. For some of you here, the people that are coming back into your life are people that you had childhood trauma with, okay? And we have an eclipse coming up. All right, so 2 eclipses. So this is going to be interesting. Okay. The Empress card, you can be dealing with a dominating woman. I feel like you may have not given her the last word. This could be fighting with mother or not getting along with mother at this time with this energy here. This could be mother and mother side of the family that has like all the childhood traumas, and you're not over it, and you're not done intriguing those relationships, and you're not done walking away from those relationships, and you're kind of like, you want to bitch and complain, but you really need to be the catalyst for change, and you need to change and decide at what time do you stop and get off the roller coaster and say, I have enough with this person. Okay, so it's up to you what you want to do with this energy. The Death card, I feel like this is a great time for climbing the corporate ladder. For some of you, you could be getting a job. For others of you, this is a purging, so certain people or situations may no longer apply in your life. The Tower card, Pluto energy, again, certain people or situations may no longer apply in your life. For some of you here, you may not be communicating with mother at this time or mother side of the family. I feel like for some of you, this could be a move or traveling coming up for some of you here as well. And you could be moving back in with mother, even though it was a really bad experience, but maybe the experience that you're in, like homelessness, could be a lot worse. So you're like, I'm going to go and go put up with her shit and go stay with her for a while. So it could be like that kind of situation going on. Okay. The Three of Cups, family. So you could be reuniting with family at this time with this energy here as well. For some of you, mother could be worried about you and talking about you. You could be going back home and, like I said, moving back in with mother. The Three of Coins, I see you happy on a financial level and an emotional level here. Lots of communications coming up this month for you, and you can be reconnecting with people from your past. I feel like family and friends have a lot of influence over you at this time. You tend to listen to them more, and you tend to make changes in your life because of what they tell you at this time, okay? The Hierophant card, fate is intervening, endings are coming up. For some of you here, you may not be on speaking terms with certain people in your life anymore, so this could be with family, not necessarily love. And this could feel like a divorce happening, okay? Not necessarily love. You know, you are getting kicked out of a situation with this energy here, okay? So some of you could be really dealing with some real, like, messed up trauma at this time with this energy here, or have karma with other people in your life, alrighty? The Judgment card, I feel like for some of you here, definitely an ending, a divorce happening for you with this energy. But I feel like after all is said and done, then the rest of July and August is going to be like a recovery period from you from this situation. So, you know, it needed to happen. You needed to change, and just take it as you evolving and changing, because you no longer belong in this experience. And I feel like, you know, people in your life, you had to go through this trauma or challenge, because the universe doesn't want you to have an excuse to go back. Okay, so for some of you here, you're going to be helped or taught how to get your life back on track during this time period, and why you should not come back to this relationship, because it was just too toxic for you. Okay, so the universe is going to help you burn your bridges. The Two of Coins, burning your bridges, burning your candles at both ends of the stick, indecisiveness. Okay, but I feel like family and friends are going to come in and help you with this energy here. For some of you, you may have a difficult time looking for a job at this time, so make it your job to look for a job with this energy, and delve into spirituality at this time with this energy, because God loves to help those who are in need. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality, mastering your money situation during this time period. The King of Swords, I feel like for some of you here, you could be very analytical in your way of thinking. This could also be common sense kicking in, being about bigger picture. Still, you need to cock those brains before you shoot that mouth off, because I feel like everything is cause and effect for you. So I feel like, you know, this could be like transpiring to like Ripley's unfortunate events here with this energy, because of things that you say during this time period. So really cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off during this time. The Five of Swords, I feel like for some of you here that you're definitely thinking about burning your bridges, but I wouldn't be so quick to burn your bridges here at this time. It's kind of like shooting off your pinky toe and then really regretting your decision, okay? So, you know, don't be so quick to abandon family, because just for right now, you all not getting along, okay? The Ace of Wands, I feel like there is a new job, a new career coming up for you this month. Recognition and success for you is happening as well. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over certain situations going on in your life. I feel like as I connect for some of you here, I feel like you may have to deal with your sobriety at this time, and this is just like a bunch of chaos in your life, and you're getting sick of the chaos in your life. So this is you either going back to rehab or quitting cold turkey on certain things at this time, and taking care of your responsibilities, or learning to be more responsible with your life at this time. You may quit getting lit, doing the shrooms, all of that. For some of you here, you're learning the latest and greatest in technology at this time, or updating yourself with the latest and greatest in technology, or there's a new phone coming out or a new computer, and you could be learning it. I feel like for some of you here, you just want to be happy with career. So for some of you, you could be taking a pay cut. Yes, a pay cut. Some of you, not all of you, in order to seek job satisfaction at this time. The Moon card, I feel like you can be fighting with other people at this time. Other people in your life could be manipulative at this time, or this could be you seeing what you want to see in other people with this energy here as well. So again, North Node, South Node, you have lessons with other people coming up. A turn of events is going to reconnect you with somebody from your life, but I feel like this is going to be you that's having the turn of events that's going to get reconnected with people from your past, okay? And people that you haven't spoken to in a long time with this energy. So this could be like a little family reunion happening here, okay? The Eight of Coins, I feel like for some of you here that you can be working more hours at this time. For some of you, there's something new at work coming up, so job is going to be interesting, or you could be starting a new job at this time with this energy. For some of you, you have an opportunity to prove yourself at work, so you could be really focusing on work. For others of you, this could be dealing with home renovations at this time. For some of you here, you could be delving into arts and crafts and dealing with your hobbies during this time period as well. Learning to use tools with this energy here, alrighty? For some of you, you could be investing more time in a hobby or your gaming life. The Lovers card deals with contracts and negotiations. I see new love, romanticizing this relationship. A serious love relationship is coming to you. I feel like for some of you, could be getting engaged, or somebody wants to be engaged with you for some of you, but some of you don't really want to be engaged, or you don't want to get married again. It's like, once I did it, I don't want to do it anymore, you know? So I don't mind having like a relationship with you, but at the same time, that's it, bitch, you know? But you may change your tune later on with this person, okay? Who knows? I feel like also that this could be a whirlwind relationship, crazy in love with each other, okay? But be careful, because I think that you two want different things, okay? I do see you reconnecting with an ex, so an ex coming back into the picture at this time for some of you here. I do see you having a falling out with people here that's going to feel like a divorce. The Ace of Swords, your perspective and outlook on life is changing. Whatever you're thinking about all day long in these cards that's heavy on your mind that you're not going to do anytime soon, or this month or next month because Mercury goes retrograde, I feel like you're manifesting it into your life, okay? The Hangman card, love is not happening anytime soon at this time. So I give it around November that love can come in for some of you here. If you want a reading with me, or a 6-month report, or a yearly, those show up on the yearly, the love relationships, okay? The Six of Wands, I feel like this person's going to put you on a pedestal here with this energy. And like I said, some of you may not be open to love, okay? But I do see like somebody crushing on you at this time. I do feel like you can be dealing with negotiations during this time. You could be a very good negotiator. Of course you are. All right. The Five of Wands. I feel like for some of you here, you need to really like cock your brains before you shoot that mouth off, and be careful with your words. Your words are like weapons, okay? And you cannot take back your words. And once you say stuff, that's it, you know? That's it. And everything is cause and effect. So just be careful with that. I feel like for some of you here, you have the ability to stand out and be seen, so other people could be noticing you. A great time for job interviews. I do feel like you're going to get a job. I do feel like for some of you who already have a job, you could be dealing with like a work rivalry. Yeah, I think I said that right. Probably not. Okay, I do see somebody being competitive with you at work, or you're not getting along with certain people at work. Okay, so I see that happening here with this energy, or somebody just rubs you the wrong way at this time, and you just can't stand them. So it's kind of like that kind of situation. I do see there's going to be a lot of misunderstandings happening, or worse, this person could be passive aggressive and giving you the wrong information on purpose. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn, so just be aware of that, okay? I feel like for some of you here, you can be very strategic when it comes to certain things that you're planning on doing, because I see you biding your time at this time and just kind of waiting for the right opportunity to either leave a situation or say something, alrighty? So you're being strategic, okay? You're playing the long game. The Five of Cups, shoulda, woulda, couldas. You may not be on speaking term with mother, mother-in-law, or stepmother with this energy here. I do see separation or loss, okay? I do see that somebody from your workplace could be quitting, or this could be you quitting your job, and other people are going to feel like they're going to really miss you at this time, alrighty? And the King of Wands, I feel like, you know, there is love, there is a serious love relationship, or this could be a great time for collaborations, contracts, and negotiations coming through, okay? I scratch your back, you scratch my back, we help each other grow. Or when it comes to love, I water your plant, you water my plant, and we help each other grow, all right? So I see that happening. I love you, my gems. I am available for reading if you want something more about you. You can check that out in the link in the description box below. And if you don't know your date of birth, time, and place, then that's fine. Just give me your date of birth, and then I can use the cards as well and see what happens. So show your love and support. Yay, I know. I'm on to Cancer, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses.